live. Let's wait till I can get Instagram going. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on? Let's see when it's going to allow me to do the Instagram. Hey guys, get in here. This is going to be an amazing conversation. I will be here, but I won't be here for a long time. I'm going to be here for a good time, but not a long time. I got a lot going on. Y'all would not even believe the haps in my life right now. So, hey, 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 what's up, everybody? For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Jackie Vasquez, Coach Jackie, if you will. I am your favorite money mindset coach. I am super excited. Right now, I am currently at my sister's house in Pennsylvania. I feel like every time I come live, I am somewhere new. But that has been my life recently, and I'm loving it. So I am in PA currently, in in my little niece's room. So hey, hey, and hey, that's what's up with all the pink and all the pretty in the back. I am so excited to have this conversation with you about I am. I was supposed to come up in here last week and have this conversation, but unfortunately, I think last week I had too much going on. Something happened last week where I wasn't able to make it. So I am back this week. I do want to have a quick conversation with you about I am. Now, the thing about it is, when it comes to the I am statement, I am here to let you know that the I am statement is one of the most powerful statements that you can make when it comes to affirmations. It's one of the most powerful statements you can make when it comes to affirming your greatness. Now, the reason I wanted to come here and specifically talk about I am is to explain to you your power. Behind the I am statement is a powerful you that is showing up, the you that is already on your way to being. So let me put it to you like this. There is a spirit within each and every one of us, a powerful spirit. That is why your thoughts become things. That is why the words out of your mouth become the reality in your life, right? We have to remember that when we utter the statement, I am, it is you acknowledging the power that is already within you. I am is an open door to all the things that you want to come true in your life. Okay. And I know it's like, how can that statement, that one statement, be so powerful that I manifest with it? And I'm so happy you asked because I'm excited to explain it to you, right? When you really think about it, and this is the way I like to break it down, the difference between your conscious and your subconscious mind. This is the conversation we're going to be having today. Okay. The conscious mind is, so let's break it down like this. There is a feminine versus a masculine. Okay. Your conscious mind is the masculine part of the brain. It is the part of the brain that wants to protect your subconscious mind. It is the part of the brain where your fight or flight response is turned on. It is the part of the brain that is always wanting to protect you. Okay. Your subconscious mind is considered to be the feminine. In the subconscious mind is where you create. It's where your imagination can run wild and create. It is where all your creativity hangs out. Your subconscious mind is the feminine. Now, let's have an honesty moment. Your subconscious mind is in control. You operate from the subconscious. Okay. So when you're operating in your life, when your body gets into action, your subconscious mind is telling your body what to do. Come on with the id, ego, and super ego. Yes. The id, ego, and super ego. And when we're talking about the super ego, we're talking about the subconscious mind. Okay. The ego is hyper aware. That's where a lot of your conscious thoughts hang out. Right. So I just want you to be really aware of what's going on here. Your conscious mind completely in control. And the id is the imagination. The id is the creativity. Okay. So when you put it all together, you have to remember deep underneath the surface, think about the iceberg, right? At the top of the iceberg, it's all that can be seen. But when you go deep beneath the surface of the subconscious parts of you, that is where your fear may be hanging out. That is where your overwhelm may take over. That is where your worry shows up. So when we are talking about What's going on in that subconscious? There are a lot of things that are hanging out there. Okay. But when you're trying to create that I am statement, is the acknowledgement of the power within you. Because when you're saying I am, and we're making a statement of I am, and we're saying I am whatever it is you're on your way to creating, your subconscious mind, that's going to seep in. You're acknowledging the power within you. You're acknowledging the magic within you when you say I am. And the more that you say it, it seeps into the subconscious mind. And guess what happens? Your body is going to show up as that person. So it's so funny because I've been hearing a lot of spiritual coaches. I am statement is like, one of the weakest statements you can make. False. That's lies. That's completely untrue. I want to challenge you, each and every one of you that are here listening to me right now. Sit for 5 minutes. Set your alarm 5 minutes and utter the words I am over and over and over again for 5 minutes. Set your alarm, and that's all you're going to say. I bet you will feel like you're floating. And that is when your body you have now left the physical realm and you have now entered the spiritual realm of yourself. And it opens up so much for you. That's how powerful the I am statement truly is. It will make you feel like you are floating. Okay. And so when we are making these I am statements, we're making these statements. A lot of people may make statements like, well, affirmations don't work for me. I've heard that before. Affirmations don't work for me. Let's have a real moment here. It's not that the affirmation is not working for you. You're trying to plant that new thought, that new feeling on top of an old one that's no longer serving you. If your affirmations are not working for you, I need for you to understand it's not working for you, not because they don't work. It's not working for you because you don't believe that it's meant to work for you. And affirmations, and I love that. This is actually really, really good, Stony. Thank you for bringing that up. Stony says affirmations need to be backed by actions. Now, this is my whole point in coming and saying this. So, since your subconscious mind is the one in control, when you're making these affirmed statements, these I am statements, guess what it's going to do? It's going to tell your body what to do. It's always going to be backed by action. That's the cool part about an affirmation. You make the affirmation, it will be backed by action. The only reason it's not working, and it's like I said, there's something subconsciously within you saying that it doesn't work. It's not working for you. You don't deserve this. You're not worthy of this. And that is why your actions aren't showing up in kind. When you believe without a shadow of a doubt that this affirmation that you are uttering, that you are mentioning, this I am statement is yours, meant to be yours, and you're meant to walk in it, that's a different way of moving. Because think about it. And this is what I like to explain to people. Think about when you used to take tests. Most of us are grown here, but think about when you used to take tests when you were younger and you would take a test. There's two kinds of people. There's people who are very confident about the test, who know that they are going to totally kill it, who know all the answers are ready. I mean, they're ready. They are ready. In their mind, they are ready, right? And they go in and they take the test, pass it. But then there's somebody else who goes in, I'm going to fail this test. I'm, 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 right? And they start making all these statements about the test, all this fear, all this worry, all this anxiety, which is where? Subconsciously, right? Now you're showing up to take the test. Guess what's going to show up in your action? The fear, the worry, the doubt. Okay. That I am statement is powerful, whether you're saying it on a positive spectrum or a negative spectrum for yourself. I have a girlfriend who just passed a insurance test, and she went in with three other girls. Okay, there was three of them. She said two of the girls kept studying, and every time they would study, they would utter the words, "I'm not going to pass this test." She said, "But I never," and she didn't even say not. They would utter the words, "I'm going to fail this test." Okay. And as she's sitting here saying it, she even told me she didn't even want to utter the words to me, even after she found out she passed. She said, and I never said the F word. I love how she said that. I never said the F word. I was like, okay. She said, every time I talked about this test, it was, I'm going to pass it. I'm going to get my license. I'm going to show up like this. Do you see how that is? We're still saying I am. Even if it's you're still saying I am, because you are letting your subconscious mind know this is who we are. This is how we show up. Your body will show up for you when you let it. It wants to be told what to do. Your brain wants to be told what to do. And so the more that you're not telling it and you're just spitting out words all willy-nilly, you don't even realize that you're creating such a reality that's holding you back. So that I am statement is so freaking powerful. And the more that you use it for your benefit, the more that you use it to take yourself to the next level, the more that you will have the life that you want to live. Okay. So start using I am in a way where you are very, very deliberate about how you're talking to yourself, and your life will change. So, my friend, for the two people that were saying that they were going to fail the test, they failed it. And for my friend, she passed it. And like she said, I never used the F word. And she even made a comment. I mean, I barely passed, but I passed. But you passed. You got to talk nice to yourself. And the I am statement is the nicest way you can talk to yourself, especially when you're affirming where you're on your way to. Okay. It's funny because I have another one of my girlfriends, and we were talking, and she was like, she called me. She was worried about money, and she was like, girl, like, I get this bill and it put me in such a bad mood. Right. And that's the thing. When you are affirming where you're on your way to, think about it. Think about how good it makes you feel. If you start telling yourself, I am prosperous, I am abundant, I am worthy, I am enough, you start uttering those things to yourself. That even made me feel good right now. My whole body is vibrating on a higher frequency as we speak. So the only reason the affirmations are not working for you yet, and I said yet because I am determined to get more people to start using affirmations to benefit their life in such a way it catapults them. They thrive in their business, their lives, their families, just because of how they talk to themselves differently. A lot of people are looking for all the strategies. Tell me how. Tell me how. Tell me where. Tell me what to do. But the thing about it is, it's not necessarily a strategy. A lot of it is how you're talking to yourself, what you're affirming to yourself daily. Have you ever slipped up and just said, oh, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I did that. Right? Have you ever slipped up and said, oh, I'm just so dumb. That was just dumb. Right? Think about that. That's an I am statement. And guess what's going to happen? Your body is going to show up in kind. So I am on a mission to get more of us to talk nice to ourselves. I am on a mission to get more of us to affirm. Don't listen to the mumbo jumbo about I am being not a powerful statement. It's actually one of the most powerful statements. And I posed this earlier, and I'm going to say it again for those who didn't hear me the first time. I challenge you to set your timer for 5 minutes and say I am over and over and over again for 5 minutes. You will feel like you're floating. That's how you know that you have left your physical body. And what I want you to do is come back and say, Jackie, it worked. You see, I'm not gonna give you no other option. I'm not gonna say, come back and say, no, come back and just say, Jackie, it worked. Coach Jackie, girl, what was that? That was too magical for me. It kind of scared me because it scared me too the first time. It scared me. I felt like I was floating away and I opened my eyes, like almost to catch myself. Like, wait, are we on the ground? So again, you want to see how powerful the I am statement is? Set your timer for 5 minutes and say I am over and over and over again. You will feel what it does in your body. It is a truly magical experience. And after you do that, after you know how powerful the I am statement is, give yourself a set of maybe five of them. The 5 that make you feel the most abundant, the 5 that make you feel the most powerful, the 5 that make you feel, come on, Stony, my baby back. Hey, boo. Yes, the 5 that make you feel like you can do anything. And we're going to do what Stony says. Stony says it right here. Look in the mirror and do it. Because not only I'm very big on looking in the mirror and doing your affirmations. Not only is this affirmation, once you look in the mirror and do it, not only is that I am statement going to feel powerful within your body, when you're watching yourself talk to yourself like this, you start to talk to yourself different in all aspects of your life. You want to lose weight? Let me tell you something. Start to tell yourself that you are healthy. You are, whatever it is. I am healthy. I am thin. I am the best, shape. I'm in the best shape of my life. That's something I used to do. I used to say I'm in the best shape of my life. And shortly after, and we're talking about a woman who has tried every single fad diet in the book. I tried them all. The smoothies, the paleo, the keto, I've tried them all. None of them made me feel thin. It wasn't until I started talking to myself different. I am healthy. I'm in the best shape of my life. I am thin. I started saying these words to myself. Guess what happened? It happened to me. And it had nothing to do with a diet. I still ate the same way I've been eating. I started exercising, but again, because I'm telling myself I am thin, I am healthy, I wanted to exercise. My body wanted to exercise. My body craved to sweat. My heart craved to pump a little harder, right? Because I am healthy, I am thin, I am in the best shape of my life. Okay. So it is about the way you talk to yourself. Stony also said, it'll manifest instantly. Again, because you're making these statements in the mirror and you're telling yourself, I am. These statements that you make in the mirror, you watching yourself say this to yourself, your body will definitely get into action on it because it doesn't know the difference between imaginative thought and real life reality. And so many of us hang out in reality and we don't play enough in imaginative thought. And because we're not playing enough in imaginative thought, we keep attracting reality. Okay, so again, it has everything to do with the way you talk to yourself. I have an affirmation, and I like to talk about this one all the time, and I'm going to end it here with this one. But I have an affirmation that says, I am speaking, traveling the world. I am speaking, traveling the world. I just got back from Paris. I am speaking, traveling the world. I've never believed anything more in my life that is what I do. Okay. That affirmation has changed my whole world. Why? Because how I talk to myself, my speeches get better, my opportunities get better. The more that I say I'm speaking, traveling the world, this I am statement is one of the most powerful statements that you can make to yourself. And like Stony said, when you do it in the mirror, it'll manifest instantly. Okay. So I challenge you. If you don't believe me with the I am statement, like I said, set your timer 5 minutes. That's all you need is 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, just say I am over and over and over again and see if it doesn't make you feel like you're floating. When it does, because it will, I want you to come back and let me know, Jackie, that was crazy. And then I want to remind you how magical you are and how you can use this very I am statement and attract everything that you desire to happen in your life. Okay. So, what are we saying? The I am statement is all about the power, the magic, the spirit within you. Use it. Use it to manifest everything that it is that you truly desire to see happen in your life, in your business. I don't care what it is. If you're seeking financial freedom, I am financially free. I am debt free. Start to say that. Start to see how that makes you feel. Because let's be real, your mind thinks in pictures, your mind thinks in pictures, and you're manifesting twice. Once in your mind, and the second time in your physical reality. So since you know your mind thinks in pictures, continue to remind yourself what you want to see happen in your life. And what will happen next is your brain is going to show up for you Your body is going to show up for you. Before you know it, you're in action, meeting the right people at the right time in the right places. Okay. And all of these things will do nothing but manifest greatness for you. Okay. So I just want you to know I love you. I love you with all my heart. We are going to continue this conversation. I will be coming live on Sunday, but it won't be in the morning because I will be on a flight home. I believe in myself. Come on, Stony. I believe in you. You going to be out here killing it, boo. I will be coming live for the love experience, level learning of vibrational elevation, the love experience. I will be live for that here on TikTok and YouTube. Those are the only places I do it live, so I will be doing that on Sunday. And then on Monday I have a clubhouse room that I'm doing, all things money mindset on Monday. So hang out with me, keep joining me, keep coming along. Next week, Thursday, I'm actually going to be talking about affirmations. I don't know if you guys have heard about affirmations. Affirmations, powerful. And I'm going to tell you why next Thursday. Okay. So join me next Thursday. Keep coming, keep hanging out with me. Hey, remember, Coach Jackie got your back. And I really just want to see you all truly, truly thrive in your life, in your business, and in everything that you do. Success, prosperity, abundance is your birthright. Let's get to this money, honey. All right. Love y'all. Bye.